puddles of water everywhere. Areas look like they were actual swimming pools.
Dozens of headstones are underwater at a local cemetery, and it's not the first time this has happened. Family members of loved ones buried at Resthaven Memory Gardens in Avon have been complaining about flooding for years, and they're fed up. The problem still isn't fixed.
Well, for the past 6 months, families with loved ones buried here at
There's been complaint after complaint.
They call disrespectful conditions right here at Resthaven Memory Gardens in the city of Avon.
September 2018, a family was furious when a backhoe was sitting at their loved one's funeral. Just a few months later, customers were complaining about graves being submerged in water. Then in April of last year, reports of broken and sunken-in headstones.
It's heartbreaking, just unbelievable.
Mo Damon is the most recent unhappy customer at Resthaven Memory Gardens in Avon. He says he was going to visit his deceased cousin, but could barely get to his headstone.
My feet were soaking wet just from walking around.
He snapped these pictures while walking around. He even uses a tape measurer for reference of how deep those puddles are. And he says they were everywhere.
They're basically being submerged into a swimming pool.
Despite all of the standing water here and the puddles upon puddles all the way throughout the cemetery, managers here say they have a plan and it'll be fixed very soon. The folks at Resthaven Memory Gardens say they know they have some drainage issues and sent us over a plan on how they say they'll fix it. Quote, "We are happy to say that we are most likely 48 hours away from an executed contract with the engineers and work should begin soon after." They also acknowledge they've had the problem fixed before, but the issues just kept coming back. Damon says he's hoping the standing water will be fixed for good, but isn't hopeful and instead wants to see real change.
These folks can no longer vote, but they do have thousands of family members who can vote. So I call on Ohio State representatives to get together, enact some laws, and to regulate cemeteries.
The company also apologized to its customers and says in addition to the repairs, it will work to make things right.